Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Wow, wow, West. Wow, wow, West. How many of y'all remember that song? So this is Tyler Perry's The Oval, y'all, all the way live. Wow, wow, West. We gonna talk about it. The season finale. Okay, did it give what it needed to give? Season 5, episode 22, child. We had some shoot 'em up, bang, bang. Listen, Richard said he didn't even say, let's just kiss and say goodbye. No, he said, I gotta go. See you later. Goodbye. Good night. Deuces. Okay, I'm up out this piece. I want a divorce. We had freaking, Jason back in the White House, but the way he kicked daggone Victoria across that floor, y'all. I got a kick out of that. I think I enjoyed that just as much as I did seeing her get tased. Scylla was still out here playing damn games. I said, Scylla, this is not the time nor the place, girl. We need to be doing what we got to do. Simone was coming to the White House for what? Why was she here, y'all? Why was she here? Okay. Another person, why was we here, was Richard. He was here because he wanted to get the hell away from Nancy, clearly. And, we still got Cal playing games with Dell. I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it no more. I want to go to damn Dell and be like Caesar and the Planet of the Apes. Go! Like, I need him to run. I need him to go immediately. Like yesterday, we ain't got no time to be playing no daggone games. That's what I need from Dell. Okay? Don't look back. Hit the road, Jack. I see that we're going to be having some issues with this internet already. It's already playing games with me. So I might have to turn my camera on. If not, I might have to come in and go back out. If I do, I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here. So, we also had Sam. Yes, Priscilla, that is the one thing that I agree with you with. What he did was dumb, 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 dumb. But still, girl, like, I need you to get on board. I need you to make it do what it do, okay? We got to all come together right now because everybody done lost their damn minds. Child, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about, y'all. It's a lot to talk about. This episode had me cracking up. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I was freaking laughing my ass off. We had a little bit of comedy and we had some action. We had Sam throwing up the 1-2, 1-2. Okay, before a minute there, Sam was getting his butt kicked. I was like, come on, Sam. You always getting kicked around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then he did a little something, something or whatever. And then we had to shoot him out like, okay, corral, Wild Wild West. We in the Clint Eastwood damn Western at this freaking point. Like, how are we shooting out in the damn White House? Like, tell me how this is happening, y'all. I want to know. But anyway, y'all, I know I got a late start tonight. Normally I come on at 10:30, but I pushed it a little bit back. Shout out, I saw that Tika, okay, All Things Ruthless and Candy Love and VKJ was live at 10:10, 10:10 wins. So I pushed this back a little bit. And I did do like a first reaction. I don't normally do that, but I did like a little first reaction. I think it was like an 18, 19-minute video. That's uploading right now as we speak. So either you'll see that first or you'll see this first. But whichever one you see first, make sure you go look at the other one. So now, I'm going to talk about this episode a little bit more in depth in this live. Okay, break it down from beginning to end. Oh, child, you know how we do. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we started out the episode with Richard, child, telling Nancy that he want a divorce. Okay, he said, girl, I got to go. First, he was trying to creep on in the room and tiptoe. Okay, hey, Monique 69 ways. What's going on, girl? Hey, cuz, thanks for coming through. What's up, Lemon Kush Pepper? So let's see how this internet act, because my internet really been playing games, child. I see it's kind of going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, up and down, and all around. So we gonna try this, y'all. Like I said, we gonna start from the beginning. You know, Richard was tiptoeing in this room, trying his best not to wake up Nancy, but she heard him anyway. She was like, Richard, okay. And, you know, basically, he decided to go to work. He didn't really have to go to work. Of course, he could have used the whole situation that happened with Barry if he really wanted to, and just basically, you know, said I can't make it in, right? But he went in anyway because he didn't want to be over here. You know, she over here talking about hold me. Can you hold me? I know you mad at me, but at the end of the day, put that anger to the side and hold me. You know, we just lost our son. And Richard was like, baby, nah, I can't do it. Okay, it's a no for me, dog. He went ahead and got that suit out the closet, and he was like, I have to go into work. And she was like, well, do they know everything that happened? Like, how the hell could they be asking you to come into work? But then he just told her, I ain't got nothing left for you. I mean, you can't get no more clearer than that. Okay, then I ain't got nothing, not a damn thing do I have left for you. Okay. And so she basically was telling him, like, you know, at this time, I need my husband. You should need your wife. We should need to be there, you know, for each other, whatever the case may be. Like, you know, we lost our child. Like, please, Richard, please, 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 baby, please. And he just was like, you know, I gotta go. I gotta go. They called me into work. And she was like, what? Why? Like, did they tell you what's going on? And, you know, basically, Richard said, I ain't got time to go through all of these, you know, foolishness and foolery with you. She was saying it's late. And then she was like, you know, just tell me like it is. Like, say it already if you gonna say it. And he ended up coming out and telling her, like, we need to get a divorce. Like, it's really nothing else that's holding us here together. Why are we still gonna play games and act like it's something there when it's not, right? And I get where he's coming from, but I also feel like this is a conversation that could have waited. You know, we need to go ahead and grieve, make these funeral arrangements and things of that nature before we get to that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's surprised by him asking for a divorce. Like, after what went down and him finding out everything that he found out. And I get her saying that this just happened and I'm hurting and I need you. And I know you, he's saying I'm hurting and she's saying I know. And when she says she's hurting, he says he know. So this is something we all know and can understand. But at the same time, is anybody surprised that Richard asked for a divorce? No, I definitely am not. But I do think the timing was like the worst timing of it all, child. You know, I asked a while back, do y'all think they're ever gonna kind of look for their grandchild? Because we seem to just have forgot about her. And, you know, she is a part of the family, a part of them, a part of Barry. So I would think that y'all would still be looking for her even harder now that y'all do know that Barry is gone and we have to go ahead and put him to rest. But nonetheless, you know, he just basically was telling her that's not enough no more. And he got to go ahead about his damn business, right? And he was saying that it was over. And the way she said okay twice and was looking at him like I already kind of feared for Nancy after her finding out about what happened to Barry and knowing what she tried to do before. I am feeling like she may do that, you know, now that he left and told her that there's nothing left between them and he's filing for that divorce. Put it in the comments. Tell me what you think. I found that interesting. They never went back to her when the episode, you know, throughout towards the end of the episode, we never saw her again. But I was like, I'm kind of worried about Nancy now, honey. Is she gonna make it out of this? Because she gonna definitely need a friend. Okay. And I don't know if she could depend on damn Scylla, because Scylla be out here playing games. All right. So that's a question mark for me. But, you know, y'all definitely put it in the comments and let me know what y'all think about that. Is Nancy gonna be okay? Because this is a lot. Now, you know, when we get over to the White House, we basically had child. Of course, you know, we had Scylla calling, or Ela. Did she call her? Yeah, I think she called. No, she was getting the call as she was walking into the White House, right? Alonzo told her I'm sorry, y'all. My internet is going in and out. I ain't got no control over that one. I see the little eye moving and all that, so I know it's acting up. But So Scylla had got to the White House first, and she was going through the check through with Alonzo, asking him what happened, and he was like, "I don't know." At first, and then she was like, "Come on, spill the tea. Like, I know you know." And he started telling her little by little, like, "I don't know all the details, but I know that the president is getting other, new men coming in, right?" And then he also said that Eli was the one that called for this emergency with all of them coming in and to have the White House shut down and all of that. But he said he didn't know all the details and that nothing would surprise him at this point. And then she gets a call for Simone, and she basically lets her know, like, your husband is the one that called for this daggone, shut down or whatever. And Simone says she's coming over, and I was just trying to figure out what is she supposed to do, really. I mean, yeah, you the second lady and you got clearance for certain things, but what can you really do? I was just confused with that, but I said, okay. So they was basically saying that it looked like all hell was about to break loose. And then Alan came in, and she was asking him how he doing, and she's like, "Oh, you're here too." And it's like, yeah, obviously everybody phone got a damn text that told them to bring their damn behinds in, that is high alert. So she starts to tell him how she's worried about him, and he's like, "Yo, I could say the same thing, for you." All right. And so we going to end to go in and see what the heck is going on. Now, this part irked my nerves, my soul, my spirit. Y'all, I'm so freaking sick of it. Cal is now using the whole situation, supposedly, that you heard top secret information, to make Dell feel like he can't leave. I don't understand why Dell was even telling him he was going to leave. Like, just leave. Just go about your damn business. And if he come looking for you, he come looking for you. At least you got a damn head start to get the hell away. You gonna sit here and actually let him know, like, "Oh, I'm about to leave." And then Cal is over here like, "Nah, you can't leave." And he's like, "Let me guess why, because you're gonna send, the guy after me." And Cal talking about some, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, Cal. He's like, "Oh no, I'm not gonna, it's not because of the guy, it's because you heard top secret information, so therefore I can't let you leave." And he over here telling him, "I know you like hearing, what you heard, and it turned you on while you was under the bed the whole time." It just disgusts me. Like, I want him to go. Like, when you called Alan and told him you was on your way to his house, why was you still there? Why was we on the phone? Why was we not heading our damn ass out the door? Period, point blank. Like, what else is there to discuss? And he going on and on about how you like it, right? And this was turning you on and you was happy with it. And then because Donald comes in and interrupts the call, he tries to play it off like, "Oh, sir, I'm going to get back to you as soon as I can." And I was waiting for Donald to be like, "So who exactly are you talking to?" I wouldn't be surprised if Donald wasn't outside that door listening the whole damn time. And then Donald asked him, like, "Oh, did you get any other kind of information?" And he's basically like, "No." And Donald tells them, "Okay, I'm going to get ready to head up there to talk to him." And he's like, "Oh, you sure that it's okay for you to do that?" Donald was basically like, "Yeah." And then he asked Donald, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And Donald was basically like, "I just want you to stay here. Like, you know what I mean? I want you to stay here and look pretty for me," type energy. And I'm like, they all irking my damn nerves, child. Like, what was the point? What do he even need to be there for? Because right now he wasn't doing the damn thing. But, later on, I guess, whatever, right? And so then he just sits back down, and it's like, either way, Zell is gonna be in jeopardy, because he's either gonna be in jeopardy from crazy ass Kyle, or he gonna be in jeopardy from crazy ass Donald. It's like, pick which crazy you want, right? Because at this point, it's both damn crazy. I just can't, y'all. So, he left to supposedly go talk to Eli or whatever, and Kyle went ahead and sat his behind down. Then you have Victoria come and say that she needs to speak to Eli, and then we had a back and forth between Max and Bobby Baby, where they're like, they're having sex, right? I bet they're having sex, and and Simone is on her way. Max is saying that he should go in and warn him, and then Bobby Baby is like, "Well, why go in and warn him? We might as well let this whole thing turn down for what?" Like, we might as well let everybody get caught. We might as well let everything come out. If she's on her way over here, then we might as well let her come on over here and see whatever she see. Max is saying how Eli's only going to be about 10 minutes, and Bobby is saying he going to be 5 minutes, that he's a 5 minutes brother, that, Simone already gave him the tea. That's they pillow talk, and she already let him know that Eli ain't got nothing but 5 minutes in him, and that's why she been over here with Bobby baby in the first place. And he like, oh, that's y'all pillow talk, and he talking about, yeah. And so we saying how, yeah, they in there doing it right now. They really getting it in. But I was like, are they doing it? Because at the end of the day, when she came in, she was telling him about, how this has to be done now, and how he has really pissed her father off. And Eli talking about, what does that mean? And she was like, that means all hell is about to break loose. You know what I'm saying? My father ain't going to be playing no damn games with him. That means we got to make a move now, or there's no telling what's going to be going on. And so Eli said, well, okay, we have to pull, the 25th Amendment or whatever, right? And so she's like, Eli, you don't understand. And he was like, let me go ahead and get him out. And she says, well, he's not going to go. And she's, he's steadily telling her, I can get him out. And she was like, what about the men that he have up there? How the hell you going to handle that or whatever, right? And he's telling her, let him try. So she said, well, let her go up there first before him, right? Give her 10 minutes. And he's saying, no, I'm not going to just let you go up there. Like, I'm going to go with you. And she said, nah, I can handle it. Let me go first. And he told her he's going to give her 10 minutes. I said, and she's like, okay, fine. So in the meantime, she was like, if that doesn't work, and he said he was going to do whatever it needed to be done, right? This whole time that they having this conversation, plus him passing her the phone to call her dad, I'm like, when did they have time to have sex? But Bobby and Max is swearing that that's what's happening. And of course, Donald comes up to them and says he needs to talk to him. And he's like, well, you got to wait because he's in an emergency meeting, and they don't want to divulge who it is that he's in the meeting with. They're saying they can't tell him that, and they're saying he can't be disturbed. And so he said, well, let him know I came by. And then, they're pretty much like, yeah, we'll let him know. So Max talking about well, he was nice. And, Bobby talking about F him. And he was like, well, I'm just saying, yeah, that too. But I'm just, he was nice. So as soon as he walk away, they get back to the conversation like, yeah, they really getting it in there, huh? What you think about that and all of that? But the next time we see them, she was on the phone with her father, and she was saying to give her the 10 minutes to go up. So I was like, when was they supposed to have time to have sex? But nonetheless, as soon as she's coming out, Bobby over here sniffing, talking about, yeah, it smelled like sex in there. They was getting it in. And then here goes there Max sniffing behind. I said, y'all some damn fools. So of course Richard show up to work, and Scylla sees him come in, and like any friend would, she's like, what the hell are you doing here? You didn't have to come in. Like, he was like, nah, I just couldn't stay home. I gotta keep myself busy. I don't want to be there. And after she asked him like 3 more times, he was like, man, don't push me, fella. Okay, don't push me. Like, leave it the hell alone. I just need to work. And she's like, okay. She was like, I'm just asking because I really care about you and I'm concerned about you. I'm not trying to make you mad. I'm not trying to push you, but I just want to be a friend, and I just think that this is a little bit too much for you right now and stuff like that. And I'm thinking of you. And he was like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. But, just like she hard-headed and she's stubborn and she don't want to hear certain things, Richard is basically the same way too. So we was asking like, well, what's really going on? Did you find out any information since you got here? Do you know why we shut down? And she was telling him like, no, I don't know the full scope of it. But at the end of the day, as soon as Richard came in, he was like, one thing that he peeped is that these is not no regular Secret Service that's here. I've never seen these guys before. They on some other stuff. And she was like, yeah, you are right about that. Like, they both was agreeing on that. They both peeped that the guys that's here with Hunter is not, the Secret Service guys like Kyle and all the rest of them. I'm sorry, y'all. My damn throat is killing me, okay? So Sam comes in and he looks surprised to see Richard too. And then he's telling them like, we got an issue here. He was like, does anybody know what's going on while the president is asking about me? And he's like, asking Richard. And then he's like, Priscilla gonna turn her damn back. And I'm like, Scylla, you getting on my damn nerves, because how is it that You was cursing Sam out before y'all went to damn Richard house, before, or in the midst of y'all finding out about Barry. Then you get there, you console freaking Nancy. You come back and you rubbing on damn Sam's shoulder the whole time that you giving Richard condolences. But now, just what, 20 minutes later when y'all at the White House, you mad again that you turning your damn back and he asking y'all an important question that is in reference to the damn job. Like, girl, we don't have time for this right now. I understand that you're mad at Sam. I understand you ain't got no intentions on ever being with him again. The relationship is over, blah, 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 whoopty, 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 woo. Who gives a damn? Right now, it's supposed to be about bigger things. If you so-called want to bring these people down in this White House so freaking bad, how the hell you got time to be turning your back on Sam like a freaking 3-year-old? Make it make sense. This was irritating me. And then he turned around when Richard is like, what happened? What's going on? What's wrong? And he told them, oh, I had Jason in the basement and they took him. And she like, wait a minute, my basement? He was in my basement? What were you thinking? You had that sick prick in my basement this whole time and you didn't tell me? You had that creepy bastard in my basement and you didn't tell me? And he was like basically saying he didn't have a choice. And then she, Richard keeps saying, Scylla, be quiet, let him talk, let him explain, let him finish. And she was like, this don't make no damn sense. And he keeps saying, let him finish or whatever, right? And so he like, go ahead, Sam. And he was like, well, basically they took him and they took my man out or whatever. So I'm trying to make sure, like, is it him that have him or, somebody else or whatever before I go ahead in here to, see Hunter or whatever, because then I can know how to deal with the situation. And Scylla is basically saying, it's a setup, it's all a setup. I'm telling you that now, that's why they called us in. When all actuality, it actually don't have nothing to do with that, but it would make sense that she would think that it do, right? And he's saying he gonna go get more info before he goes see him. He gonna try to hold them off for as long as he can, right? So he go ahead to leave. And the only thing that I did agree with Scylla with is it was a dumb idea. I said it was a dumb idea from the freaking beginning. The minute that he pulled that reporter, I was like, make it make sense, Sam. You making dumb moves for all of that. You could have just recorded what damn Jason said and put it out. So that part I actually agree with her with. And I was like, how the hell was this the damn basement of their house the whole freaking time, y'all? Like, really? That was the basement? Like, yeah, that probably was another damn dumb idea, Sam. But it was also interesting to me. I said this in my first reaction, quick thoughts. How the hell you left out the part that, well, yeah, Scylla, you mad that I had him in the basement, but he had already done broken the damn house and was in there freaking holding poor damn Nancy hostage for her to call him. And he basically came in quick and easy as soon as your ass left to go to work. So I'm like, she still don't know about that part. And, she over here going on and on and on about, yeah, they always gonna have some talking. Hey, thank you for coming through. Real Donnie says, I thought that they would have had, that this episode would have come with more action than talking. They was gonna talk. It had a little bit of action though, a little itsy bitsy bit, but the Oval, they're going Tyler Perry. We talk about Tyler Perry now. Come on. So, she busy arguing back and forth, and I just was annoyed with it. I'm like, sorry, Scylla, on one hand, you are basically like, yeah, we got to get these people. We got to do this. You supposed to be working with Simone and working with Alonzo and all this other stuff. But then on the other hand, you want to keep ignoring Sam because of what went down, to the point that even if it's going to mess up what y'all trying to do with the job, you okay with it. Like, make it make sense, girl. Pick a side, do one or the other, because you mix matching and doing both is just not working for me. It's very freaking annoying. I'm like, is a time and a place for everything. If you really feel like you serious about this and you want to take them down, then taking them down may mean you having to go ahead and work with Sam for a minute, and then when y'all get this all over with, y'all go ahead about y'all business. Like, it was annoying me, girl. I don't know if it was annoying y'all, but it definitely was annoying me. So, in the meantime, they had let Eli know, because once Victoria came out and supposedly going upstairs to try to talk to Hunter first or whatever, and she gave Eli the update that she was in the bunker, then she went to the infirmary. He was all concerned with, oh, did he do that to your head and all of that, and she was saying she was fine. And she was like, my dad is on one now. Like, now it's gonna be world war if this damn man don't calm his behind down and come out or whatever. And she had told him to give her the 10 minutes. And he said, okay, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. And if, you not back down in that 10 minutes, she said, I know you're going to come up and be my knight in shining armor and rescue me. So like I said, when she left out first or whatever, they was talking about the sex smell. And then when Eli came out after, they let him know, like, your wife called and she's on her way. And he was like, for what? Which was basically what I was saying. But we know why he probably saying that. It's probably not the same reason that I'm saying it. But they was like, I don't know, she on her way. So he was like, okay, cool. And he went back in once they told him that. So they over here just like, let this whole damn thing fall apart. We could care less. Now, when Victoria comes out, she ends up bumping into freaking Jason behind in the hallway, y'all. This was the funniest thing to me. She over here like, oh my God, Jason, is that you? I feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like I'm seeing a ghost. Is that really you I'm seeing right now, son? And he like, girl, if you don't get out of here with that damn bull crap, like, don't touch me. I don't want you touching me or whatever. So she's steadily telling Isaac, like, you got to let him go. You got to send him to the blue room or whatever, right? Put him in the blue room so I'm ready to deal with him. And Isaac is telling her, like, you don't make no damn rules around here, lady. You don't tell me, where to put anybody at. Like, no, ma'am, I'm not taking him to the blue room. I'm taking his behind right the hell upstairs to his father. So she's basically like, I'm the first lady. You got to do what I tell you to do. And he was like, actually, no, you're not. You're not nothing. He's like, you ain't nothing, okay? Nothing, not a zero zip around here. You don't give me no orders, and I'm not going to tell you, the nice way again, like, get the hell up on my way, okay? Move it. Get out the way. Get out the way. I said, get out the way. So nonetheless, she's basically like, who the hell do you think you talking to? And, they tussling, basically doing a tug of war over damn Jason. Baby, when he kicks her across the damn chest, child. And I don't like Jason raggedy ass either. I've been wanting him damn going. I said, listen, if he gonna be around still for the purpose of, making them all go down, then I'm here for it. But other than that, I could care less about Jason. But that was the most freaking funny damn thing to me, okay? I give that 10s across the board. I think I like that just as much as I like to getting damn tased, maybe even more. Because she really thought she was about to hold him and push him some damn where. If you don't get the hell up out of here, Victoria. So Isaac was telling her, like, I already tased you before, and she's over here like, okay, because he was grabbing on that damn taser, and she went running the other way. So Isaac told him that she was gonna go ahead and he was gonna go ahead and take him through the back way, right? So he comes up to Hunter and he's like, I got a surprise for you. I got somebody here, somebody's here for you. And then here comes Jason walking in, talking about, hi, Dad. So, child, Hunter over here, Jason, my son is like, reunited and it feels so good. Okay, he's so happy to have Jason back here. And he's telling him, I'm not going to hurt you. I love you. He over here talking about some, give me a hug. And Jason was like, hell to the no, I don't want to hug your raggedy ass. Like, who's we? Why would I want to be over there with you? Because he's telling him he got a new team. And he was like, yeah, your new team, mom. And then Hunter's like, no, your mother, you don't got to worry about her. If anything, if she come with any, nonsense or whatever, then I'll have my team take her out. And he's like, she's under arrest anyway for trying to kill me. And then, Jason is like, how would she do that? And he said, Hunter told him because she's insane, just like her father. But what confused me about that is I was like, why didn't Jason tell him at that point, Like, well, first of all, I just saw her downstairs walking around. So what kind of arrest is she under? Like, I literally just drop kicked her. I was like, why you ain't tell him that part? But anyway, Jason tells him, like, you got up there on the news and said that I was dead, and you the one that tried to take me out, and you said all this crazy stuff about me on the news. So Hunter's like, no, I didn't do that. Your mother did that. I didn't have anything to do with that. But when it got to the part about, you got on the news and said all this stuff to me, baby, the way I was like, I mean, you got on the news and said all this crazy stuff about me. I said crazy stuff about you. Your ass is crazy. You did do that. And just as I was saying it, Hunter was like, now, Jason, you did do some crazy shit. Let's not act like you wasn't out here acting the whole damn fool, because you come from two cuckoo from Cocoa Puffs parents, and your ass is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs too. Like, let's not play games and act like we got amnesia and act like we don't know that you was out here crazy, deranged. Okay, let's not play that game, Jason. We gonna play a lot of games, but that's not one of them. So, that made me laugh. With him saying that. So, wait 1 minute, y'all. And I see that it's 25 people in the live, but ain't nobody doing no talking. We've been popping from 25 to 30 people. Hit that like, y'all. Hit that like, comment. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Definitely appreciate everybody for coming through. And let me know what you thought about this episode. Was it given any daggone thing, or was you like, I could have had a V8? They could have kept this. I don't need this. Hit the road, don't come back. Let me know all of the thoughts that you had when you was watching this episode, child. Because it was a hot damn mess. So yeah, y'all. At this point, he tells him to sit down, and at first Jason was acting shy. He was acting like he didn't want to sit down. But once he started telling him, like, I got a whole new team, they on top of this, I'm going to make sure that you're protected. Your mother's not going to come nowhere near you. She tried to take me out too with her crazy ass and all of that. Then that made Jason feel a little bit more comfortable. And he went ahead and sat down next to him, and he was asking him, like, how the hell did you get in this chair? So that's when he told him, like, it's a long story. We can't go into everything right now, but your mama was trying to take me out. She was over there poisoning me. And he was like, for real? And, he was telling him that he know it's been rough, but Jason was like, nah, you know how, you don't have no idea how damn rough it's been, right? And he's telling him that he needs him and that they could do anything together. They're stronger together. They both got to come together to be able to take out Victoria, right? And I found it interesting that he also said, oh yeah, he said, Isaac was talking to Victoria like he was the damn president. He sure was. He sure was, man. So, where's episode 14? What do you mean, where's episode 14? I don't know what you mean. We're on episode 22. So, I don't know if you mean, where can you watch episode 14? Probably on BET Demand or the BET Plus app. Or if you mean my review for episode 14. I don't know. But thank you for tuning in from Facebook. Hey, hi, Regine. How you doing? So yeah, y'all. I done lost my train of thought what I was talking about. But he was saying, oh, that's what I was gonna say. He said that the grandfather was coming after him, right? But then he also told Jason that he wants him too. He was basically like, he want to take both of them out because he knows what Jason did to the grandmother. And I'm like, okay, I could see the grandfather knowing about what Jason did to the to the grandmother, because I know that the father is, all seeing, all knowing. But so that to me would also mean that he could have got Jason at any time. So was Hunter really telling the truth when he said that he want both of them, or is that just his way of manipulating Jason and making him feel like, yeah, this is another reason why you got to take my side and be in this with me, because we both got to protect each other and protect ourselves, because your grandfather's going to be wanting to get both of us. And at that point, he had told Isaac to step out for a minute or whatever, and Isaac had left out the room. And he was basically, telling him, like, your mom is crazy just like her father, and it's our job to go ahead and get, rid of your mother and your grandfather. And we know Jason ain't going to have a damn problem with that. So I said, child. Now, Jason does tell him that he spoke to the reporter, and he was like, oh, you don't got to worry about that, because the reporter basically was down with me. She works for me. So then he brings up Sam, and he's like, wait a minute. So Sam was working with you too? And he's going to tell him, yeah, even though he know damn well Sam wasn't with him. So I just took that to mean, like, at the end of the day, everybody going to have to work for me or listen to me or do what I say one way or another. And also another way to manipulate Jason and make him feel like he was the one that sent them both to him in the first place. And, this was all a part of him wanting to protect him, when we know that that's clearly not what happened. So then he's like, well, damn, that means that Sam was lying to me this whole time. And he's basically like, yeah, Sam is a big old liar. He tell a whole lot of lies. I was like, no, he didn't. I watched it on BET. I watched it on BET. They play it on BET live, and then usually if you have demand, I don't know how long after it goes on demand, and on the BET Plus app, but I think maybe like an hour after it airs or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Then you probably could watch it there as well. That's usually how I watch it, and then I usually DVR it. Okay, BT plus. Yeah, so it should be up there. Like, I don't know how long after the episode plays that they put it up there. That part I can't tell you. But that's how I watch it. They play it on BET Live, and then it probably goes on demand or whatever, like a little while after, I would assume. Don't quote me though. But if I find out, I will put it in the messages on Facebook to let you know if I get any kind of update on that. So yeah, he pretty much tells Jason to go and take a shower and, relax, relate, release. Like, he don't got nothing to be worried about. Teamwork make the dream work. We gonna come together and we gonna be able to go ahead and work all of this out, right? And so I'm like, okay, Jason, you really fell for the okie doke that quick. Now, in the meantime, Eli was there, and they let him know that Simone is, at the White House now, whatever. He's like, okay, send her in. And she coming in, Eli, I was so worried about you. Is everything okay? And then he's like, yeah, go back home and get some rest. Like, it's nothing you could do. It's nothing you can, help this situation. I'm fine. Go home. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay here with you, Eli. So then he's like, okay, fine, whatever, girl. Like, you going to stay. Then Victoria comes in right behind her, and they're like, I tried to stop her, and she over here, of course, rolling her eyes at damn Bobby baby. And she tells Simone she needs to get out, because she's like, she have to talk to him in private. But Simone was like, now, damn well I'm not going nowhere. So she tells Simone it's top secret, but Simone is like, I got clearance. And she was like, shit. I'm like, girl, what? Is this really how it works? I doubt, highly doubt it. Okay. So then they like, Simone is saying, just tell me what you got to say. Tell me. And then Eli going, yeah, what is it? What happened? So she's like, it didn't work. We need to go full force. We need to go up there now. We got to do what we got to do. And he's asking, is the team ready? And then they tell him, yes, sir. Max and Bobby come in, and then they got the rest of their team. Everybody's in place, and we ready to go head upstairs and approach him, because now it's time for the get down. Okay, we ain't got no time to play games. And so he's like, okay, let's go, and fixing his damn jacket and all of that, right? Like, we really about to do some big time shit. So we go ahead to head out. And now, mind you, Victoria had also let them know that this wasn't regular Secret Service that they was dealing with. Now, we go ahead to march up there, and I found it so funny that you had like Eli, Simone, Victoria, Max, Bobby, the rest of the Secret Service that he called in coming from one direction, and then you had Eli, Simone, Victoria, Bobby, Max, and their crew coming from one direction. Then you had Richard and Scylla, he dragging her from the damn kitchen. Then you had Donald and Alan coming from another direction, where Donald over here fixing his damn suit, and Alan had to tell him like, oh look, there goes the vice president. It looked like it's about to come, go down. So everybody's basically coming from a different part of the house, a different angle or whatever. And not everybody even knows what's going down and what they're even walking into, but we're all kind of meeting up at the same time. And right before this, we have Sam getting ready to finally go in, because he went back in the kitchen and told Scylla and like, okay, I'm just gonna go up, I'm gonna deal with him, I'm gonna see him, because I ain't got no other damn choice at this point, right? And Richard had told him, I'm gonna try to have your back as much as I can. And he tells Scylla, like, she's gonna have your back too, because she's still over here acting like she a 3-year-old pouting in the damn corner with her back to him. And he basically had to pull her damn ass for her to come. So we all coming from different directions. And when Sam had first got upstairs, he tells Isaac, like, I want, the president want to see me. And he's like, yeah. He lets him know Sam is here, and Sam comes in. And he asked Sam, like, so you was hiding my son from me? And Sam is like, yeah. He was like, why would you do that? He was like, because I had to protect him, sir. At the end of the day, I had to get to the bottom of what was really happening here. And so he's like, well, what did you think you was protecting him from? Like, that's my son. And so Sam was like, yeah, and I had to find out everything was going on. He was like, I was put here, to protect the White House and to protect you. And he says to Sam, but that's not what you was doing. What you was doing was banging my damn wife. Wasn't you banging my wife? Yeah, you was banging my wife. That's what you was doing. So of course Sam was basically ignoring that whole part of the conversation, or whatever the case may be, and was just like, I had to do what I had to do. And so he's telling Isaac that he gonna have to go ahead and take Sam down to the bunker. And Sam is like, no, the hell you not. Okay, you sure ain't. And he was like, excuse me, like, who the hell you think you talking to? Who do you think you are? That's what Hunter was saying to Sam. And he was like, you acting like you the damn president and you run something here, whatever, right? And so when he tells Hunter, Isaac then hears over his mic, I guess, that all of them are getting ready to come upstairs. So he tells Hunter, like, sir, we got to move you out of here, right? And I found it so funny, because Sam was like, no, you ain't moving him out of nowhere. And Sam goes and rush damn Isaac, right? And they start fighting. Did you notice how all of a sudden Hunter was able to move from the side of that damn bed to that wheelchair so freaking smooth and quick, okay, and cover himself with the freaking blanket? Meanwhile, they over here fighting like cats and dogs, and I was in my house like, fight, whoop that trick, whoop that trick, whoop that trick. I was so mad, because Sam always starts out good, but then he ended up getting his damn ass beat. Isaac flipped his little behind over like he was a damn pancake. Okay, I was like, come on, Sam, for once, get your ass up and stop playing games and do what you gotta do. And he said, okay, Tamika. Then he started coming back in, doing a little something. I was like, all right now, that's what I'm talking about, okay? Hey, Edward Jones, thank you for coming in the den. He says, I love the ending. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good, but I wish they would have showed that a little bit more earlier on. I did want to see some more fighting besides just that, one little piece at the ending. But, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed seeing, Isaac and Sam tussling it around. I was like, all right, now get into it. Do what you got to do. Let's go. So they over here fighting. Meanwhile, Hunter trying to will himself down the damn hall so he could see what the hell going on out here in these streets. And it was also funny to me that as soon as Isaac had like first went out to get Sam, we see that Jason behind was about to go creeping again, right? And if, I could see Jason probably going through them same damn entrances and stuff that he was using before, whatever secret passageways. We know he know all of them. He was already coming out the damn room when he supposed to been going in there to take a shower. So Isaac was asking him like, "Where you going?" And he talking about he ain't going no damn where, whatever, right? He gonna go ahead and go back in the room. And Isaac was like, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think that's what you should do." So at that point, Sam had already seen that they had him and that he was there, in the room or whatever, right? And they over here, baby, they was banging each other up against the damn doors and flipping each other on the wall, on the floors. And I thought one of them was about to roll on over into the damn fireplace. I said, all right now, y'all, come on with this fight. And meanwhile, the whole time that they was fighting, we seeing Victoria and them coming down the hall, all dramatic or whatever, walking towards him. And so, of course, he gets to will himself out down the hall. Leave them fighting, mind you. I said, well, I thought they was going to end up rolling out into the hall, still fighting. Now, everybody else is walking towards Hunter. Hunter, the only one there, he's sitting in the wheelchair with the smile like, what happened? What you here for? What's up? What's this? What y'all supposed to be doing? Who the hell y'all think y'all messing with? That's what Hunter was giving, okay? And Victoria was like, this game is over. And Eli was like, I invoked the 25th Amendment. Like, you better he already sitting, right? But you better stand down because we ain't playing no games with you right now, Hunter, right? And, Hunter telling him, I wouldn't, take that bet. He was like, who gonna make me, okay? Who gonna make me? Who gonna make me get out this damn White House? I would like to see it, right? That's basically what Hunter was saying. And he looking at them like, oh, I see you got your guys or whatever, but what about my men? And as soon as he said, what about my men? Here comes Sam and Isaac running out the damn room, finally done what they fighting. And here come all these mercenaries behind him. And then freaking Jason still peeking around the damn corner. And then Hunter still, laughing like, I don't think it's looking good for you, Zippy. And Eli talking about, I'm president. And Hunter like, I'm president. We about to pull out our things and see who's as bigger type of energy. Okay, we both president out this bitch. Let's see who gonna make it out, though, because Hunter told them, I will burn this whole sucker down, okay, before I let you walk away. Now, Max and Bobby talking about, oh yeah, we like these kind of parties. We ready to get it on and popping. Don't this turn you on, Bobby? Yeah, this turn me on, Max. I'm here for it too, right? And in the meantime, Sam is trying to tell them to calm down. And they like, Sam, Hunter like, y'all better listen to Sam or whatever. But at the same time, he like, Sam don't know what the hell he talking about. He also tells Donald, oh, I see you finally picked a side, because even Donald was telling them, y'all need to chill like EPMD, okay? Y'all doing damn too much. And so Donald says, no, he didn't pick a side. And he's like, I'm the chief of staff. And he said, you the ex-chief of staff. And Donald's like, look, I don't give a damn if I'm the ex or I'm the current. What I do know is that we all need to calm down. Now, mind you, child, I say, yo, Victoria was telling him it's over, Hunter. He said it ain't over till I say it's over. Ain't a damn thing over. Nothing is over, right? And they keep saying chill for a minute, calm down for a minute, relax for a minute. I said none of y'all is saying whoever is a civilian, whoever is a cook, whoever is a wife, whoever don't got no hammers, move the hell out the way. Now, one person is saying this, y'all. Nobody gives a damn if it's innocent bystander shot. We don't give a damn. It's just the okay corral. We just about to get it on and popping. We don't hear this. Everybody stay calm. 1 minute, y'all. Sorry. Okay, we back now. I think we back. So We don't hear nobody saying stay calm. We don't care if it's innocent bystanders. We don't care if it's your mother, if it's your brother, if it's your grandmother, your cousin, and your sister too. If you in the way, okay, and you don't got a hammer, then we don't know what to say because, baby, we here to say make my day. The next thing you know, they was like pop, 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 pop. Everybody was shooting everywhere. Everybody was shooting everywhere. You get a pistol, you get a pistol, you get a hammer, you get a hammer, you get a hammer, you get a hammer, you get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet, you get a bullet. That's what they was giving. It was on everywhere. And if you didn't know, you better duck, okay? Move, get out the way, because your ass was probably going to catch one somewhere, somehow, and we don't give a damn, okay? That's what it was all about in the Wild Wild West. Oh, God, season 6, yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get a season 6, but that was interesting, y'all. That was interesting. I liked it. It was good. It gave me a laugh. When I watch the Oval, I tell y'all this all the time. That's what I watch it for, to give me a good laugh. I don't take it too serious. And if we could get a little bit of action, if we could get a little bit of, this one cursing this one out, reading this one down, I'm here for it. But one thing I do want to see going into season 6, if we get one, is I want to not see Nancy do anything crazy to herself. I hope that she is okay. I want to see Dell get the hell away from Cal. Like, seriously. I also want to see Lily get her ass away from Donna. We ain't see Lily no more. Lily was just at that damn house still drinking and still waiting to be damn Donald's slave child. I don't even know what the hell was happening with that. And I don't know what's supposed to happen at this White House after everybody done popped every damn body. Who y'all think is still gonna be standing? Who gonna be the last man standing? Is Jason about to creep the hell out of here again, or do he really think that Hunter's there for him and he gonna be trying to work with damn Hunter now? Put it in the comments, any of your theories that you have, your likes, your dislikes, and all that good stuff. What you rated this season finale and all of that kind of stuff. If I left anything out, definitely put that in the comments. Also, check out my little, like I said, I don't normally do that, but I actually did like a little 20-minute recap before I came up here on the live, like as soon as I finished watching the episode, and that's uploaded as well. So if you're watching the live, make sure you catch the recap. If you watch the recap, make sure you catch the live. I know that this was kind of going in and out and doing all kind of crazy stuff, but y'all know that my motto is lean with it, roll with it, rock with it. We still gonna make it do what it do and try to make it through. Hopefully y'all understood everything that I was saying. And I thank you guys for coming in and checking it in, checking out your girl. Hey, Lemon Kush, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Hey, Edward Jones, I think this is my first time seeing you. Thank you for coming through. And Ivory Jean, hopefully I'll be seeing more of you. Thank you for tuning in from Facebook. Anybody else that was watching on Facebook, Facebook or Twitter, I definitely appreciate it. I still see my Wi-Fi going in and out. That's why I keep stop talking, because now I see when it's doing the little mess. Okay, it was fine all day. The minute I get up here on the live, that's when it want to act crazy. Thank you for the real Zanny. Thank you for coming through. Monique 69 Ways. Thank you. Lisa Boston tuned in for Facebook. Definitely appreciate it. So whether you watched it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you was at, I appreciate you for tuning in. If you come on the replay game, let me know. Replay game, you came by, put some flames up in the sky. Okay, give me a wave, say hey. And like, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay, if you ain't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I will probably be doing the same thing tomorrow for sisters. Also Thursday I'm gonna be with the ladies. We're gonna be doing movie night with the ladies. We will be discussing Single Black Female Part 2 on Lifetime. If you haven't seen that, check that out and join us for the live. And I may be having my Flashback Friday movie on Friday. That will probably be Waiting to Exhale. I think I'm going to push my trivia to next Saturday. And the fourth Sunday, we have Foxy Brown. So, if any of those things interest you, definitely come back through. Stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. And we will see each other again. All right, y'all. Toodaloo.